here's what it's about. You just have to stop working so hard. It's all done for you. Now, to make money online, there's no product to create, no content to write, no videos to produce, no SEO to pay for, no ads to buy, and no software to add. And you're wondering, how is that possible, Lee? So we're going to go through this, and I'll tell you everything that I've done. And it's so easy. It's so easy. Okay, your website pages equal revenue. That's why I've never bought ads, because I know the more pages you create, the more traffic you get, the more money you make. Very simple formula. It's been like this for 20 years. And when you create a page and you email it out to your list or the people you know, if it's a good page, 30% of people will send it off to people that they know, and you'll get more traffic. The other good thing about creating pages is that search engines send people to websites that are regularly updated. Very few websites, 90% of websites are regularly updated. So you have the advantage right off the bat when you create pages. What it takes to create revenue is a revenue stream. A lot of you guys have stuff to buy that you want to sell your audience. You can also create revenue from a lead program telling people where to go. Pretty easy. And there's no software to buy because the Income Activator website is all inclusive, and it gives you lead tracking software that it tracks the leads you send and automatically creates the invoice. So let's just take a look at sales versus leads, because I want to show you what I found in regard to that. I'm not saying don't sell your stuff. I'm just saying always incorporate a lead revenue model. Sales is a consumer-based model. Leads is a corporate-based model. Consumers don't have sales budgets and corporations do. So companies that want to sell their products or services need leads. Now, if I just took a number, $120,000, if you wanted to make $120,000 from a $20 product versus a $20 lead, you know that there's product costs in that to create the product, to ship it, and returns. For a lead, it's air. 100% is profit. 40% of your recommendations can convert, but for sales, it's a 50% profit margin. Only 1% may buy from you. So keeping that in mind, here's what it takes to make $120,000 a year, sales versus leads. You'll need 3,300 people a day to your website, making 33 sales, which is really hard to do. For leads, you need 40 people a day to your website, sending 17 leads daily, which is pretty good as soon as you start creating your pages, because your pages never go away. They're always being found and they're always generating revenue. The We Empower You membership was based on the lead model that we created to create $120,000 annually. And this is just year after year after year, because once people get the membership, very few people will go off it, because you've got the website, you've got your TV show, you've got all the great connections of all the members and all the members' products and services they've added to the membership platform. So if 2.8 people join per week, you'll make $120,000 annually every year. Well worth your investment in time to just send people to these meetings to learn. And they learn really interesting stuff, as I will tell you. Okay, what it takes to create a page. And I did it based on if you are unencumbered by any kind of talent. Okay. The main thing you need to know, the main thing you actually need to know in your website is what you have decided people are searching for to get to your website. And I'll give you a couple of examples. Lori's website, her main keyword phrase is meaning of life. That means When somebody searches for meaning of life and they land on her website, she says life has a deep meaning. So that statement resonates with the search term that she picked. That means that when someone searches for meaning of life and she's saying your life has deep meaning, she's answering their search inquiry very much like a telephone call. That if something rings, and they're looking for shoes, you're saying shoe store. Okay, so this is critical. I'll give you another example. Know your main keyword phrase. It's what people are searching for. Bettina's main keyword phrase is membership revenue. And she answers that search. Membership revenue, we show you the fastest way to create an annual income, easy ways to profit. So she gives them an action to do, and she's got them. So that's the number one thing. If you have a website, what are people searching for? And how are you answering the search inquiry? And when you answer the search inquiry, control their action so that they complete a referral form, so that it gives you their name and email, so then you can start building a relationship with them. Okay? Key. That if you take nothing else away from this, just know that. Everybody know what their main keyword phrase is. Okay, when you know your main keyword phrase of what people are searching for, and you just have to pick one. Just pick one to start. You can find out potential companies to send leads to. It's very simple. You just put let's say your main keyword phrase is weight loss. Okay, if you put weight loss into your Google search, you will see ads come up, because Google's revenue stream is sending leads to businesses that pay them, which is the most profitable revenue stream. And when you click on their link, you will see the company that comes up. Now, this is even better. If you want to know how much this company just paid Google per click, it's easy to find out. You just go to Google's keyword planner, which is again free for you. If you want to know how to use a keyword planner, just Google how to use Google's keyword planner. But all you do is you go into the Google's keyword planner, you put your search term in, weight loss, and it will tell you, here's the search term weight loss, how much that company just paid, which is $6.29 per lead. So that's great. It tells you who the advertisers are, they're paying for leads, and how much they're paying per click. Of course, your referral forms are giving the advertiser much more information, the person's name, email, phone number, and request. Way better qualified lead information. Now, even more interesting, if you search for the top bid, you will find out how much companies are paying Google per click for specific keyword phrases that you may want to build in as some of your pages, or at least take this keyword phrase, put it back to Google to find out which companies are paying that amount. So it's very cool. So right now, you have got one of the biggest ad companies in the world under your control. Who's advertising? How much are they paying? If you're sitting in a high corporate chair and you were talking to your staff, who's advertising? How much are they paying? The information is right at your hands. Now, the Google Keyword Planner also tells you it and gives you page ideas to create. It tells you what people are searching for. So when you put in your search term and you click on average monthly searches, it will tell you the keywords and the amount of times, and the amount of times these are being searched. So for instance, lose weight fast is being searched between 100,000 to 1 million times a month. So this is probably a really good page to create for your website. Makes sense, right? Here's your main keyword phrase, and here are all your related keyword phrases from Google telling you what search terms people are searching for, how many people are searching for. So why the heck aren't you creating pages according to your related keyword phrases? It's very, very cool. It's very, very easy. So let's continue on. How to get to the top of the search engines. You put your main keyword phrase into the Google search, and then you come up with the companies. You click on that company, and you count how many pages they have. So if this company has 50 pages, you want 51 pages. And even better, you can knock them out because you can use the related keyword phrases that Google is telling you relate to your main keyword phrase. So you're right in line with Google, right in line, because that other company may be just guessing at what kind of pages to create. You're saying, okay, I'm going to create these pages because Google is telling me that these are the subjects, these are the related keyword phrases that go under my main keyword phrase. So you are going to be so in line. And you know how many searches. Very, very cool. Okay, never create a page without a revenue stream. Tattoo this to the inside of your eyelids. Okay? Every page has a revenue stream, either buy my junk or send leads to a business that pays you. Okay, your page is done for you. All you need to do is use free expert resources. And I'm going to tell you who these free expert resources are to create the best viral page on the planet. Okay, so let's start with captivating title. If you were to send an email out to somebody to come and see this page, if you have a celebrity in your email as an image, between 20 to 30% more traffic will click on your email to get to this page. It's just how we operate. Okay, now captivating titles. What am I going to call this? What's the skinny on eating? Okay, so how do I get my captivating titles? Easy. I go to use proven magazine titles. There's a reason why every grocery market has these magazines in the Enquirer before the cash out, because they know these captivating titles, people take money out of their pocket to buy them. They convert. If they didn't convert, they wouldn't have them near the cash register. You can Google National Enquirer, and I know that the titles are a little bit like out there. You can always calm down an out there title, but it's always hard to make a boring title exciting. So I always go for the most outrageous title. Or you can just Google weight loss magazines and grab any title you see there, because you know that people take money out of their pocket based on these titles. Best way to find captivating titles. Easy, easy. Captivating titles can also be found in quotes. Just go weight loss quotes, funny weight loss quotes, and take some of these. It could be a good intro line to your page too. It's very, very interesting. It's already done for you. These quotes are good. They're funny. They'll keep your audience engaged. Clickbait. Clickbait's really, really fascinating. What clickbait is a sentence to encourage your visitor to watch the YouTube that you, or the video you put on your page. Now you should know that Google presents pages with videos ahead of pages that don't have videos. So you'll increase your SEO if you always put a video on your page. When you use clickbait to get somebody to watch your video, that means the person has time in your video, and it offers you two advantages. One, the fact that a person takes 20 minutes or something to watch that video increases your SEO because they're on your page longer. And if they've taken 20 minutes to watch the video, they want something out of their time in with you. And if you offer them a benefit by completing the form that makes you money by sending a lead to a company, they're happy and you're happy. Okay? Exchanging time in, making your visitor do something and offering them a benefit is a really nice way of doing things. Okay. So let's talk about clickbait. Whoa. Okay, let's talk about clickbait. Clickbait's interesting and it's really easy to do. We just need to start thinking a different way. Clickbait always has a person in a sentence, a thing, and a result. So if you look at young boy steals his team trophy in hopes of solving his family problems. Okay, person, trophy is a thing, the result. Now, a doctor's accident is questioned during a fight for custody of his daughter. Person, thing, custody of daughter. Now, sometimes it's hard. Two strangers make an unexpected connection over a lost dog. Person, thing, result. Sometimes it's hard to bring that last result in. So if you always say the person and the thing that you're talking about, and if you just use the words change the way they viewed life, is enough clickbait to get people to watch the video. A young boy steals his team trophy and it has changed the way he viewed life. So now you're thinking, okay, why did he steal the trophy? And what was the result? What is the moral? What is the lesson? It'll get you to watch the video. And that's what you want. That's the power of clickbait. This is the easy way of doing it. If you just put change the way they viewed life, because you as a person want to learn something or see something unusual. Okay. Person, thing, result, all in one sentence. It's good clickbait. YouTube videos. Don't produce your own videos. YouTube has millions of people producing videos for you on your topic, and it tells you how many people have viewed this video. In this regard, it's 800,000, over 800,000 people. And YouTube gives you the share and code, where you just copy the code into your website and your video is up playing. Now, I tend to use TED Talk videos because these are the videos that aren't selling your visitors anything. They're just giving really good information. And they're long, they're 20 minutes. So it's good SEO and it's good time in. Now, when you're creating your page, very simple, use YouTube's title and description in your page. Okay. And you don't have to pay for SEO because you already know there's over 800,000 people searching for this video. If you use this title and description in your page, you're going to get people coming to your page because, again, Google presents pages to people that have content and videos over just content or over just videos. Okay, the two combinations, content and videos. So this is where it gets kind of cool too. Now, this is for people who have the Income Activator website. And I just want to say that whenever you create a page, you always put your search term in. So you, again, you know what people are searching for, and you can use this, the YouTube title, as your SEO title, which I will tell you what the SEO title is in a minute. And you can also use their description in your page description. So when you do that, the SEO title is actually what comes up in the Google search results for your page. So if they're searching for weight loss and your page comes up, you're telling Google, put in this search title and put in this description, because I know that this is going to get the person to click to my page, listen to the video, and probably buy something or complete the form. So it's brilliantly done. The other thing that you can look at in regard to when you put in your search term, and for your SEO title and description, you could also look at the ads. And these are critical because companies pay a lot of money to decide what SEO title converts and what description converts into revenue, to get these people, after they put the search term in, to see that SEO title and to click to that page. This is like gold. This is like creating your own ad without paying for an ad and saying, okay, so for my search term, for my page, I'm going to use this because I know this SEO title converts, so I'm going to put it here. And I know this search term or this description converts, so I'm going to put it here. I might use a combination of both these. You just can get creative, whatever best describes your page. So it's very cool. You've got the information, you just make decisions on how you want, what you want to add. Okay, content. Content's easy. Let's go over that. For the title, use the magazine headings, SEO titles, the search engine SEO titles that we did through the keywords, or quotes, the quote titles. Some of them are good as titles. Clickbait formula. Use a clickbait formula to get them to watch your video so that they stay on your page and they put time in for both the SEO and wanting then something out of it, which they'll probably complete your referral form and create revenue for you. Use YouTube videos, their description, or Google ads, which we just went over. This section is after the video plays, give your opinion about the video. If you give your opinion about the video, you've just positioned yourself as an authority over the person that just talked on the video. And there's a lot of professionals, TED Talk professionals, and when you're giving your opinion over this TED Talker, you have now positioned yourself above that position, much like Oprah, who has positioned her above everybody she interviews because she takes that interview and gives her opinion. You're always hearing Oprah's opinion. Okay, so that's how to position yourself as an authority. Once you've positioned yourself as an authority, it's really easy then to make a recommendation of what people should do. And your recommendation always benefits your visitor and makes you money. So it's either buy this stuff or complete the form to get a consultation. This stuff is gold. If you just follow this regular formula and refer to it, you'll never have to write content. You'll never have to produce videos. You'll never have to pay for SEO. And you'll always make money on every page you create. So let's just go over this again. No product to create when you're sending businesses leads. no content to write when you're using article titles or quotes, keywords for page ideas, YouTube descriptions, and you simply, the only content you actually write is your opinion and your recommendation, which is, I thought this video was great, do this. No videos to produce, use YouTube's video. Omeletto actually takes the best of the YouTube videos and tells you what they are. So sign up for Omeletto. And because that's actually your researcher to find the best YouTube videos. Personally, I still stick to TED Talk videos, but some of the Omeletto videos are really good. Okay, no SEO to pay for. In your Income Activator website, you take the Google ads that are already running and you apply them to your search and your pages. You use the YouTube descriptions. People are already searching for that. And you use Google's keyword planner with their keywords, because they're saying these keywords are being searched for, 100,000 times, 1,000,000 times a month. So use the words that they're saying. You don't have to do SEO. And then no ads to buy. You don't have to buy ads, because the more pages you create, the more visitors you get, the more money you make. And if you email out every time you create a page, you're golden. And no software to add. The Income Activator website platform is all inclusive. You don't have to add any software to make money online. So right now, you have the biggest copyright company sitting in front of you today, right now. You have the biggest ad company sitting in front of you. The biggest SEO expert company right there. You have the biggest video company. They've done millions of videos for you, and they're telling you which ones are the best. You have companies that will give you products and services and pay you for leads. And if you ever decide to send a press release or a story idea based on maybe the keywords that people are searching for to the media, you got the biggest media company. If you don't send anything to your media department, you're never going to get media, whether it's your department or CNN. And the best part about this is that you have the best membership package that you can sell on your own, or include your own membership your own package to it. And all we're saying is that just send people to these meetings. Send people to these meetings. That's all you have to do. I'm not saying don't change anything you're already doing. If you simply send people to these meetings, they're not going to hear this information anywhere else, and 2.8 people start converting, that's $120,000 for you every year, and on and on and on. And I've been running the website platform, and I have clients that are 10 years old. I mean, not 10, they've stayed with me for 10 years. They're older than 10 years. I'm not even sure if that's legal. Hi, Bettina.
Hi. Great. I'm over here sharing this wonderful video that's being produced on our Facebook Live. And so I just shared this video with 30 different groups and pages and individuals. And so that's what I was doing a little bit behind the scenes. Thank you so much. We're going to take questions now. And thank you also, Lauren, for getting the group started.
Yeah, you're welcome. I learned something every single time, even though I've been in these presentations. Lee shifts it up just a little bit each week, and it's like, oh yeah, right. I mean, these are fundamental principles, but you don't get it. I don't get it in just one sitting. I need to be reminded on a regular basis. So it's such valuable information, and it's amazing what you've created.
Well, thank you. It's just because I have no particular talent that I stumbled upon this.
Brilliant.
Sally, what do you think of this? Because you were banging your head against the wall with paying gurus thousands of dollars. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Tell me, give me your input, because I've been working with you fairly consistently in the last week or two.
I have spent tens and thousands of dollars with many different industry leaders in marketing. And they do not teach anything this, and it's like you're the marketing genius that knows all these secrets. I don't think it's fair that you say you're not talented. You have insight that I haven't seen from anyone else. So I'm really thrilled to find you. You're a goldmine of information.
Yeah, you just took about what might be 10 years of information. If we gathered it a little bit here, a little bit there, and you just presented it inside 20 some minutes. And even if you have to rewatch it, we don't have to do the 10 years of going and seeking the information. So yes, you definitely have a talent there. I agree with Sally.
Yeah, you nailed it for me. Thank you so much, Lee. You say, Johnson, you better check this SEO stuff out, and you nailed it. Thank you so much. And this got recorded, right? So this went to your public page. We Empower You page.
It'll be on my private page as well as my public pages. So
that is such.
It's already there, in fact.
Great free information. That is just wonderful.
Of course, one thing I will make a comment on is, of course, you need to edit to be yours, but the research part is what the emphasis that Lee is placing here.
Yeah, that's the main part. I mean, and the logic of what you were researching and why.
Yeah, other larger corporations are buying these ads, and so they're like spending millions of dollars advertising, and they therefore know more about the advertising. So if they're spending dollars there, you can just benefit from just looking at what they're doing.
Been doing this 20 years. I've never been called by a ad company saying, shame on you, you took my SEO title. I usually take their SEO title, see what they're doing, and tweak it for my end result. And then it gets you really good at converting SEO titles and converting description. It's basically teaching you how to do it, because their SEO title won't be exactly what you want for your page, but it would be so close.
Yeah, it's just modeling what they're doing, as opposed to having to go research all of that. If you spent millions of dollars researching what this is, then you might eventually get there. Instead, you can learn from them.
Okay.
All right, we've got some others here that might have questions. Troy, you're coming up.
Yeah, I do have a question. This might be more detailed than she wants to get into right now, but maybe she could give a quick answer about creating a page, because he's saying, create a page.
Okay, so basically you just go to your Income Activator website and you get a template page, and you start with that, and you get you decide what people are searching for, okay, what your search term is, and if they're searching for weight loss, you're going to answer, this is my suggestion for what you should do for weight loss. So you always answer their search term, and then you start getting the videos and the clickbait. And I would just recommend you go through what I just said really carefully. Try a page yourself. What you should do is, just try a page. Try one page yourself. The best part about this platform is that everybody has access to me through Skype. So Troy, you're right. This will be more detailed, but then if you want to touch base with me tomorrow about creating a page, decide what kind of page you want to create, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Yeah, so every page has a template. So, if you go to, it might be valuable, Lee, if you want to bring up Rosie that you just recently worked through, and maybe another example, maybe that will show
in regard to creating a page,
just to show the example of how do you create the page in terms of leading, like the clickbait, leading the person into for whatever it is you're going to capture their information from.
Okay, I'm kind of foggy about what you mean, but why don't we leave that for next week's presentation, and then we'll go a little bit deeper in that regard. Okay.
Sounds good.
And you know what is always really good, and what Art's been doing is Art's been giving me really good topics to talk about. So between Bettina and Troy, we can step it up a bit and give me something else to present, so it's clearer to you guys.
Yeah,
okay,
that sounds great. In fact, since you're talking with Troy tomorrow, we might use Troy's example by then.
sure. That's probably good, because on Skype we can just copy, record it. Yeah.
That's great.
So Troy's smile. Okay, there you go. He smiled. I didn't even answer his question. And Bettina's smiling, and I didn't answer her question.
We had a date, then you broke our date. Now we got a date again. So I'm happy.
I didn't want to get up at 7:30 in the morning, Troy, to answer a Skype call. Come
We'll
on.
do that early.
Yeah, go to bed. I should have been born an hour earlier, then I would have gotten up. Okay, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
And Lori, we talked all about you. You missed it.
Well, no, I was here. I do have a question. Where do you start to look for your page, for a template page?
Okay, on their website. Okay, that does it. Okay.
Just to start, I need to.
Okay, and all you do is okay, let me just, Lori, you too, just Skype me, because it's just going into, you're just logging into the editor and search for 90%, and the template page will come up. Okay.
Oh, editor, you just look for editor?
You just go into your editor
Uh-huh.
and you search for your template page. So call me tomorrow morning and I'll just walk you through how to edit your website. Okay.
Alrighty.
Let me just, Bettina, I'm just going to share my screen. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just see if I can do this. See if I can go in. Okay. I'm just going to log into anybody's website. Okay, so you log in with your login that you got. Okay, I did LifeForce. Now, here is your edit. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Here's your editor. It's just like a Word editor. And here are everywhere your pages are kept. And to open up your page, you just click. You edit. There's a how-to there. So let's say if I said shielding accidentally and I saved. So click, edit, view. So look at that. It says shielding. So I made a mistake. So I go back here. I take that out. Save. So that's how you edit. It's just like a Word document. So to create a page, the page is, it's called 90% transparent page because it has a background to it. So if you want to view this page, you just click on view and you think, okay, this is the page I want to create. Okay.
Okay.
Sally, I'm giving you free advertising, just so you know.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so all you do is click there. Okay. And it says make a copy. Click go. These are very sophisticated orders. And to open your page, all you do is click on the link. So I clicked on the link and it always opens up just like clockwork. So there's my page. And let's say I want to do a page on eating too fast. Okay. Just like a Word document. I save it. And I view it. Easy. Okay, let's say if I wanted to change that background. I would go to customize, and it says, I'm going to put a video background on it. And I just copy a different background and I put it in there and I save it and I view it. So now I've got a different background, pretty simple. Let's say I want to put a Elvis video, YouTube. Is that going to get me someplace? Let's see what we got here. All I do is I share, click on embed, and I copy the code. Go back to my website editor where it says page content, and see the little YouTube, there's a little YouTube icon. I just paste the code in there. There's my Elvis video, and I just save it and I view it. Let's say I want to, my marketing manual is right there, which tells me how to add content. Okay. And it's Jack Nicholson, his preview.
It's easy to add content to your page. You can easily type in what you want to say on any page of your website. I think you can handle the content.
Okay, did you hear that?
Yes.
I just shouted at you. You got Elvis showing you how to add videos. Clinton, how to add pictures. He says, be careful about the pictures you add. You don't want to add any compromising ones. and Arnold, let's see Arnold.
You can easily create a link directing visitors to either another page or website. Here's how to create a link. In fact, I have been linked with many people over the years.
We won't go into that, Elvis. I mean, okay, so that tells you exactly how to create pages, add pictures, links, and videos, in case you forget. So is that good? Does that answer your 7:30 question in the morning right now, Troy? We'll start with that.
That's what I was asking you, and you just did what I needed to see. Thank you.
Okay, so eating fast. See this? I would maybe put that as my search term. Okay. And you see how it says template, transparent template. If I save that and I view, it still says in the link, transparent template. But if I put keywords, let's say eating fast, keywords in my page address, and I save it, this also is an SEO thing for Google. We just get rid of some of these pages. Okay. Come on, let's go. Okay, so I just look at it, and now you see it's eating too fast in the URL. That's another good SEO thing, because Google says, or the search engines say, oh, your title is eating fast, and you actually have that as a link. Good for you. Everything's coordinating. I'm going to send people to your website that are typing in eating too fast. And if your content says something, see, Elvis was eating too fast. That's why he got a little bit heavy.
It's supposed to be TOO though, eating TOO fast.
I know, that's why, yeah, spelling. Okay, TOO.
I was going to say,
yeah.
Well, you go through spell check, right?
Okay, spell check is here. It's the ABC, and it'll just come up. and it just does a spell check, but it doesn't spell check that obvious thing. Thank you, Moria. Or Moria? Moria?
Moria.
Moria,
Yeah.
like Gloria. Exactly. Okay, are we good now?
I have one more question.
Okay, of course.
Yes. The dates on the income at the next summit needs to be updated on my website, and I don't know how to do that.
Okay, let's just go in and log out, log into your website, and I'm going to put whatever password, if I can remember it. Oh, wow, I can't remember putting 2 as 2 O's, but I can remember your password. Okay, so I would just look, and I'm assuming that the events.
Events, yes.
Page.
Huh?
Okay, so the other thing is that every page has a page ID. Okay, that's a really good thing because you can copy that page ID if you want to make a change to that page, and you can put it in the search. Okay, and you search, and it will pull it up according to page ID. And you click on the page to open it up in the editor. And you probably want this as March 10th, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, and I just put, so it doesn't go to the bottom line, I'll just put in MA's there, March 10th? Is there anywhere else that it says March?
Oh, actually, it was 21. 2021. No.
Oh yeah, 21, see? Anywhere else?
Yes, I think there's one in speaking. Oh, right there, that needs to be changed.
Okay. March 10th. Okay, so we change those 2 places.
I think there's also one in speaking.
Speaking. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to you to do because I just showed you how to do it. Okay, and because it's good that you just test it out, and if you just look this back again. Okay. And then speakers again, all you do is you get the page, okay, the ID, and you go back in here and you put the new page ID in, you search for it, it'll come up, you click on the page link to open up the page, and then you find the speaking thing that you want. Where was it?
I don't remember, but I saw it another place on my website. I
Okay,
guess
well,
I'll have to look for it.
I hope he's single. He's really cute. Okay.
Hey, Lee, I have a question. How do I put the that language change bar, up that red change bar on my site?
Okay. You want to get that. Okay. If you go into accounts.
Okay.
And you go into there you go. Show language translator. That's what you want, right?
Yes.
And then you just click on that and you update it.
Okay. Just go into account. Just go to an account, and that'll show that bar up on my deck.
Account settings.
Yeah, because I want the French speakers and the Spanish speakers to see that. Yeah.
So then that will be up there. I think Lori has that right there.
Okay.
Okay. So what it does is if you want to do, I don't know, whatever that is. There you go, Lori. It's a real target. Okay. So, yeah. And then you just, the translator translates it back. Anything else, guys? This has been a tough crew today, but that's, I guess that's okay.
No, but this is great. This is great. Thank you.
Yes. You can stop the share, and we're going to move on to the networking round. And also I wanted to let everybody know about the upcoming We Empower You Global Virtual Summit, which is March the 10th, as we were covering. And anybody have any more last minute questions for Lee before she jets?
I want to reach out to you, Lee.
Beg your pardon?
I have a new idea I want to reach out to you about.
Tomorrow morning would be great.
Just not when Troy's calling her.
I know. Yeah, my first meeting starts at 8 tomorrow morning, so I don't think that's going to work, but maybe Friday. Oh, you're not in on Fridays. We'll figure it out.
Okay, Friday morning I am. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. We're going to say goodbye to Lee.
Be easy
Bye,
on
Lee.
Dwayne.
Thank you.
Be easy on Dwayne. He's good
Okay.
at this, okay?
Perfect.
Bye.
Great. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here this afternoon. And we have the upcoming We Empower You Summit. So Lauren, why don't you begin sharing a little bit about the summit, and then I'll bring up my screen here momentarily.
Sounds great. Well, so the summit is a fantastic opportunity to up-level your game in so many different directions. Bettina always brings together an amazing lineup. That's the word I want. Amazing lineup of speakers and presenters. And this year she's going to have a couple of, or this quarter, a couple of different breakout opportunities. So yeah, it's a full day and it's just so rewarding. And if you can only come for part of the day, that's great. Or you can leave the Zoom window on and do whatever you're doing and come back and check in. I'm always riveted. I try to take breaks and get away from the computer. And there's always just another fantastic topic. And I learn so much from what I hear. I'm going to be doing a presentation in the afternoon, and it is called Leading with a Wise Heart. You know, we are all leaders in our lives, whether it's with our family, our community, our businesses, our customers, and we, you know, the most important person we need to lead is ourselves. And with all the turmoil going on, there's so much knowledge, but there's not as much wisdom. And this is, I'm going to be presenting the tools presented by the Institute of Heart Math on how to tap into your heart's wisdom, how to stay emotionally calm during stressful situations, and how to tap into your own inner wisdom. So I'm looking forward to that.
Fantastic. I can't wait to have you also co-hosting with me. You're going to be opening up our conference, our summit, and you do such a brilliant job at both opening and closing. Lauren will be joined with Janaki Severy, who's also going to do the closing ceremony with me. And this time around, we're actually going to also have 2 rounds of breakouts, a mentoring session and a networking round. So we have all the bases covered. It's going to be experiential. As Mia likes to say, you know, she came for 1 hour and she stayed for 12. So, you know, I say something like, if you're going to come for an hour, why not come for all 12? Some version of that. So make a day of it. Why not? And then it's just $17. So you go to weempoweryourlife.com. I'm going to share my site here, right, screen here. And you're going to find that you can purchase a ticket right here on the website under the Summit Tickets tab right here. There is a little description. There's a video that you can watch, which is very powerful. And of course, we're going to be talking about business, leadership, love, life, and health. Those are our 5 topics. This is just a summary of the topics that we will be having here, but this list has actually grown because we are approaching about 30 speakers on the day at this point. And if you want a sneak peek at the actual summit schedule, then you can poke around in here. Where is it? Right here. And you can click in there and you'll see the schedule. We're still working on it, so it's not 100%. There's still some scaffolding up there. But as Lee says, it's just a Word document. So all I have to do is get in there and make some changes. And I'm just so happy with the program. Every single quarter that we've done these, this is our 4th time up at that, it's actually evolved. So there's no summit that's alike to the other. And anything else to add, Lauren? Your experiences? I know there's some others that are here that have been to the summits. Maybe they can also comment. Art Johnson is also on board. He's on the team, the planning team.
Yeah, I'm here. It's everything you say is true. It keeps getting better and better. and much more interesting and much more diverse. More men are being added to it, which I really appreciate too. And it's like really getting international in scope. And just everything, not only in the summit, but just everything, including just this session today, was really, really, really good. And everything is kind of coming together kind of organically. It's just so nice to see it all, be a part of it and see it from the very beginning. It's a real pleasure.
Lots of topics, lots of speakers, and looking for a few more holes to fill here. But the breakout sessions are really going to be fantastic too. So are there any questions about the summit? I will actually be posting the link to join us at the summit, again, at the WeEmpowerYourLife.com website. And then in addition to that, I'm going to be, there are a limited number of free tickets for those people who've been fired, furloughed, laid off, who haven't the resources to attend. I know $17 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you don't have it, you don't have it. So contact Lauren or myself for that. Both of us have access to the free ticket link. We also have generally some folks that sponsor those tickets. Barb Doyle is always really great to sponsor at least 10 tickets. So I'm happy to say that we're able to support some people that way as well. And anything else to add?
Yeah, did I send in my title for the breakout room? Because I was thinking of several different ones, and now I don't know if I settled on one or not.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. So
okay. All right.
I'm thinking you get your promo video recorded also this Friday, if not beforehand. So
sounds good.
I've been on, if you look at my personal page, I've been recording. So trying to get every speaker a little promo video done.
Great.
So that's a wrap on the summit. Now we're going to turn our attention to introductions. This is our networking time frame. I'm going to have Lauren introduce herself. She's got this wonderful program that is a member benefit. We haven't really talked too much about the membership, so maybe you can talk a little bit about the membership as well.
Okay. Yeah, so hi, I'm Lauren Archer. I am a mindfulness trainer, a hypnotherapist, and a heart math coach. I help people shift their internal reality and let go of self-sabotaging habits and beliefs. I've been doing this work for 30 years. I teach in a weight loss clinic. I have a monthly coaching program that I've been doing through the We Empower You membership as well. So if you are a member, you are welcome to come to any of my meetings, and you can start anytime and just contact me and I'll give you all the login information. Let's see, the membership is one of the things that I appreciate most about it is the camaraderie. It's lonely being an independent business person, and I wear all the hats. I do my own email management, I do my own marketing, I do my own scheduling, all of that. And so it's great to have people like Lee, people like Bettina who come in and it's like, yes, remember, this is how you're supposed to do it, because I can get scattered with a lot of things on my plate. And at least I know every Wednesday, this is going to be a time and a place where I'm going to get new tips. I'm going to be reminded. I'm going to be able to look at the tools that are in front of me. And even if I don't get to it, I can put it on my calendar and try to get to it later in the week. So it's been really valuable. And it's also been valuable for me cross networking with people. And I look forward to doing more of that. Time is limited, but I've already been a guest, for example, on Rita's show. I'm planning to launch my own YouTube show one of these days and be able to invite some of you as guests. So there's lots of opportunities that we can collaborate, which is great.
It's really been wonderful to develop this community of support and locking arm in arm. And, you know, as you say, the rising tide lifts all ships. So yep. Lovely to have you on board. So Art Johnson, I'll have you go next, and then followed by Troy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of really enjoying finally digging into the next phase of my website, which is the wisdomspower.com. And I had some questions with Lee that just got answered during the session, which was really good, and got additional information. So I'm just kind of really enjoying this. I'm on this path right now. I've got a YouTube channel, and I was trying to figure out in several different ways how to do this SEO better. But I actually got the best information about it right here and right now. That also killed a couple of birds with one stone. That's my website.
There you go.
And now I'm working on the keywords and the right content and what's gonna rank and all of that. And so much got answered today. So that's all I need to say. It's just really great to really get this in different ways. I sometimes you don't realize as it comes around the corner, and then bam, there it is. That's what you need right there. Boom. It's nice.
Yep. There you go. I always like to show off sites that Lee did, because you can do your own site. She'll give you the keys to the kingdom when you join, but why do that when you can have her do a site for you?
Exactly right.
It was much easier for my, or I was in one of those situations where I had more money than time. All right, Troy, take it away.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Troy Thompson, and I've also been working with Lee. We have decided on Your Detox Directory as the name of the website. And two main pieces to that. So one is financial and the other is physical, or bodies. And so within the financial, of course, we're directing people to We Empower You and all the ways that can help them financially. And of course, that can help them physically too, through Lorne and other ways, because it's all connected, all, the body, the mind, they all goes together. And financially, I help people financially with three main things: insurance, savings, and investments. And so help them protect their most valuable asset, themselves, from death and disability, and develop savings and retirement, money for retirement, eliminating debt, and so forth. I shouldn't say non-conventional, but let's say not conventional methods, but something that's safe and predictable, guaranteed. And then the physical piece is just what it says in the title: detox. One product, there are multiple products, but one product specifically that eliminates heavy metals and other toxins from the body. That allows the body to work better, and often the body can heal itself when it's in a proper functioning environment. And then any supplements that a person may take are going to be that much more effective when heavy metals and toxins are eliminated from the body. And so that's me. And through Lee's help, we have created Your Detox Directory.
I love it. And you're one of our newest members, so congratulations for moving so quickly.
Well, thanks for getting me connected with everybody. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, we're going to have Mia take a turn next, followed by Moria.
Hey everyone, nice to be here with you on screen. I've been listening for a while. I was off screen for a sec, but just really excited to be a part of this group and keep moving things forward. I need to get with Lee again to get my website moving along. So I've been working on the sidelines with establishing some affinity partnerships that I think are going to be in my wheelhouse, which is family, faith, fitness, and fun. So hopefully we can get that off the ground soon and get my book finished so we can get out there and start helping some families with some tips for parenting and all that other good stuff.
Oh, that's wonderful. I know you're going to also be speaking at the summit, so maybe you can share a little bit about what you're going to be talking about.
Sure, happy to. I will be speaking at the summit about having kids and keeping your love fresh and alive after 35 years. So my husband and I have a few tips and things that we do that I'm going to share, and hopefully they'll help you too. So
great. And they're all G-rated, right?
Of course. Everything will be rated G.
Okay. Thank you, Mia.
Absolutely.
Moria. And then Laura.
I have been taken over by a whole bunch of other things going on in my life and stuff. And I'm still very, very interested in getting on some of the radio shows and on podcasts. And I need to do a better job of focusing. You know, I don't know if I'm blaming my post-COVID cognitive something or other or what, but I'm very interested in doing one for the summit on communication, and I want it to be sort of a playful topic. And I have about 3 or 4 of them on another piece of paper that I'm going to look up and send it to you today, Bettina, and so forth. So the communication thing and the life coaching thing is something that really matters a lot to me. I had an 80th birthday party on Zoom on Saturday, and thank God I still feel 80 going on 50 instead of, 80 going on 81. So life is good. I just need to stay better focused than I am right now.
That's great. Thank you so much. And happy birthday. I was on a happy birthday call on Saturday along with my granddaughter. It was fun to wish you well and see you surrounded by friends and love. Everybody, let's give a round of applause to happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's great to have you. All right, Lori, take it away. You'll have to unmute.
Okay. Hello, I'm Lori Segal Whaley, and I am a 3rd generation Japanese parent of the samurai warrior. And I'll be speaking at the summit and one of the breakout sessions, and I'm going to be talking about gambaru. And it's a Japanese phrase for try your hardest, do your best, never give up, and go for broke. And I'll give the examples of short stories of people that have exemplified this. And in my own life, I overcame traumatic brain injury reading at a 7th grade level and enduring over 1,000 appointments to get better. And I'm happy to say I don't read at 7th grade level anymore. And I wrote a book, and it was published by Tuttle Publishing in the new edition in March 2020, right before COVID hit. So, but I'm still going forward. And I just love speaking about the samurai because that's who I am. Found out that our family crest is one of the 5 main samurai crests of feudal Japan. So the DNA of those warriors is in me. And that's what I teach and help other people to do, is never give up and to consider the Kodo Bushido for their own lives.
Fantastic. It's great to have you back in a breakout session again. You're going to be in the early afternoon session. We have 2 rounds. I think one starts at 1 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, and then we have another one in the afternoon around 4:15, 4:30, something like that. I should know the schedule, but it's 12 hours, and I can't memorize all of it, I guess. So now
is it going to be good? I'm sorry. Is it going to be recorded?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And now we have 2 people that, by way of invitation. One is showing up as owner. I still don't know who that is. Can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself? We're a great friendly crowd, as you can see.
Yeah, I'm Dwayne. I think I figured out how to make my computer say more than owner, but I have to restart it and I would have dropped out of the discussion here. So hopefully next week it'll be there. Anyway, my name's Dwayne. I live in New Orleans. I met Lee through another mentor in the trading, stock and futures trading business, and he suggests other work I do work in the finance business. I can show you how to take your 30-year mortgage and pay it off in 7 to 10 years without changing your lifestyle by doing things the bankers never teach us. How do you pay less taxes? There are ways to do that are very easy. It just requires a shift in thinking. I have done a lot of business development work over the years. I've launched businesses. I've raised what's called pre-IPO financing, is PIPE financing, structured Wall Street debt. I'm self-educated, so I've taught myself how to do this, but I've had some great mentors show up over my life. And just in time, Lee has showed up to show me how to do this internet stuff because I have zero clue.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm glad to
be here. Right?
Yeah, that's what like I said, if the kids were around, I'd know how to change my name on my computer. It just owner is what showed up when I got it and turned it on. That's what stayed. So anyway, there's a lot to learn. And
Thank you. So if you wouldn't mind putting your full name in the chat and maybe a way to get a hold of you, that'd be great. And also, folks, if you want to put in the chat, you can put in your LinkedIn information and we can, all right. So that's all that we have scheduled. If there's some natural affinity, I would say that maybe Dwayne and Troy might be able to talk a little bit. So exchange some information. You both are, I think, are in the money game of things. I know Lauren is doing her Heart Wisdom Happy Hours. Also, she's offered the program that's inside of the We Empower You membership, which is now valued at over $30,000. If you'd like to be a member of this great organization, it's only $1,599 US dollars. That is a year, and you're going to get that and 10 times more back. I'm telling you, it's amazing what we've done here for each of the members as we've followed up. It comes out to about a cheap cup of coffee a day, $133.25 or so, I believe, a month. It's very affordable membership, and we hope you'll consider joining us. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of the Facebook Live, and then if you guys want to hang out and say a few more words, we can do that. Bye, everybody on Facebook. Join us through weempoweryourlife.com. Click on the calendar tab and join us every single Wednesday with the exception of our summit days. Then we're in the summit. See you soon.